everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in The Sims 4, we are building the final house for Not So Berry. So this is, well no, the final house for the mint generation of Not So Berry. And this challenge is written by Little Simsy and her friend Zoe, so I will link the rules down below if you want to give it a try. And basically, it's 10 generations, it's color themed, and yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, Kayla always says that she made it so, like, I guess to try to do things she never really does, so yeah. And I don't know, I tried this challenge like 5 times, and I honestly can't remember the exact number, but it's somewhere around there. And I just want to say, like, this is going to be a long video for us to get through because it's 46 minutes without like the tour, obviously. But how far I gotten in this challenge in the past is gray gen with the purple gen as a teenager, and I mainly started over due to missing the mint generation. Like, I would see someone else playing this challenge, and then I would be like, oh my gosh, I missed the mint generation. It's so much fun. So that kind of, made me want to start over a lot of the times. And yeah, and then when I was in the gray generation with twin toddlers, my game got very laggy. So then I just didn't want to play it. So then I just started over again. Then I moved to PC, not realizing that you cannot move the saves over and you have to upload the Sims to the gallery to make the connections, I guess. Like, you upload from the gallery, you download them, and then you would have to make all the family connections again, which is so annoying. And I didn't realize that at the time. So yeah, now I have to start over on my PC. And then on my PC I got to my yellow generation with twin toddlers and lost my save due to OneDrive, basically. Cause it was like backing stuff up. I don't even know, like, but yeah, so now we are starting over again with mint generation. Hopefully I can finish, because obviously you don't always want to start over, and it would be nice to actually finish, a challenge in The Sims 4. It would be nice to reach 10 generations in The Sims 4. And I think I want to mention this, but like, even with the short legacy, like, obviously, you know, it's short, so the Sims don't live as long, so it's pretty much fast pace. Except when I did have a short legacy challenge, I didn't really play it that much. And I mean, I think it makes sense because it's short legacy. Like, I'm gonna miss those Sims. I don't have much time with them I would if I were playing on a normal lifespan. So I don't even think me playing on short lifespan would help. But we started off with like around 100k or over 100k simoleons. So I assumed that was more than enough money, and let me tell you, I was wrong. I think it still looks good. I don't think it looks that empty. I mean, maybe to you it looks that empty because for me, like, obviously I'm playing in this household, so I'm gonna be adding like a lot of photos, a lot of other stuff, collectibles, and yeah, I think it still looks good and I'm happy with the actual outcome. I just probably want to add more clutter. I don't know, more clutter is always nice. And I did forget to add one thing for my personal gameplay. I wanted to put a mannequin so that way I could put Spears, the Not So Berry founder, her wedding dress on it because I thought that would be so cute. It could be like a beautiful heirloom. You can't actually make it an heirloom, of course, but that's what I plan to do because I think that would just be so nice and beautiful. Um, and yeah, and of course in this home, I put a lot of spaces for photos. If you don't know me, photos are just like so important to me. I love them. They're like my most favorite thing in the world. I take so many photos. Like, every single time the kids age up, I'm taking new photos. So yeah, that may be a lot, but I can't help it. I just need to have it. And also, some of the walls may be blank because I'm planning to put like the portrait photo on there. Actually, mine is like the one from Ravishing because it's more basic, but we also have one that came in Life and Death if you bought it by a certain time. So you can't get it anymore, obviously, but it's pretty much like that, but it's a simple frame instead of fancy. Um, And some yeah, I already said that. I don't know, I'm sorry. Anyways, here's a little update. I'm so excited to tour this with you because, like, I don't know, like well, I don't know. Anyways, I'm just so excited to tour it with you because I get to show you off the kids. They just aged up into children, and I'm so happy for that, honestly. And I think they turned out beautiful. I actually did a video on me making them over on Sunday, so I'll leave it in the end card for you to watch. And it will also be it will also be in my Not So Berry update playlist because I decided it doesn't need to just be the builds. It can just be pretty much everything, all the updates. And I already picked out an air for the Rose generation. It's going to be burgundy because I don't know, I like it for her name, honestly. The other kids are Scarlet and Barn. So Barn, his name has Barn in it, so I feel like he should do something kind of like that, maybe farm related. And then Scarlet, I have no idea. They're still kids, so obviously it's gonna be hard for me to, like, I guess, plan out what they're gonna do. And unfortunately, Spear has been abducted by aliens. I think this is her second time, but this time she ended up pregnant, and now she's pregnant with alien babies. And yeah, that's plural. She's having twins. And that's going to mean we have a 7 sim household, which I am not looking forward to. Because that's so like that's a lot, honestly. I don't like playing with that many Sims, and I also plan on getting a pet eventually, so then I'm gonna have like a full household, but I don't think it's gonna be that bad considering the fact that the kids are kids, like they're children, they're not toddlers themselves, because that would make it 10 times harder if they were very young. If they were all young, that would be horrible. And here's a little update on Spears' spouse, I guess. Mariah is in the Dream Home Decorator career, and I don't know if I mentioned that before, but for her aspiration, she has the Renaissance aspiration, which means she needs to reach level 3 in 3 careers. And I haven't played actively with her in a while, but when I try to usually like reveal the renovation, it fails. So I get paid, but I just don't get the big reveal. Like I can't like show them the objects or anything. And then I decided not to 3 speed and it worked. But the thing is like I don't know if that's like the actual issue or if I was lucky that time. Maybe it is the 3 speeding, but like they take so long to like reveal the renovation. So like I don't know, like they really do. Like they're moving in slow motion to like show it off. So I can't help but 3 speed. And like it's just they're painfully slow, okay? And not to mention their hands over their eyes. Like obviously, I mean, I guess yeah, you can bump into walls in real life, I guess, if you were doing that, but they're walking through the walls and everything, and it's crazy. And somehow, like, sometimes they can end up in like inescapable places. So, like, if you had an attic, they could end up in the roof eventually. Like, it's insane. And also, like, the animations are off. Obviously, that's like a little problem, but it's so annoying. And it's like the hug and the handshake is off when they are happy about their renovation. And I think it's the same bug when children hug each other. It's kind of like inwards, like it's weird. I don't know, but I don't know if that still happens because I haven't tested that out in a while, but I guess we could test it when we give or when I give you the tour. Um but I'm hoping yeah, I don't really know, but yes, when I give you the tour, I already like added all my Sims stuff in there. So I'll be able to show that off to you. And hold on. Okay, I'm so sorry. Anyways, I'm posting all of my gameplay for Not So Berry on Blue Sky, as well as my Sims in Bloom challenge, and more when it comes. So if you're interested, my @ is just simsdeelicious, and that's on every platform. And I feel like we can connect better over there. I'm on there all the time. It's better than Twitter, like 100 times better. And I always say this when I mention Blue Sky, but if the Sims team could just come over there, that would be so much better. But like there's a full thread of the gameplay in order, so you don't have to scroll all the way to the bottom. Of course, and I think Blue Sky has something called feeds in your profile that you can like somehow set up, but it starts from the most recent post, which sucks in my opinion because I want to start from the beginning. I don't want to start from the top, like, or I don't want to like scroll all the way to the bottom. So that's why I'm doing it like just the thread way. So that way, is separated, or is in order. I'm also doing it by the generation because I thought that would be very cool. So like for Sims and Bloom, first is like the Daisy generation, and then at the end of that thread, I post the thread for the Buttercup generation, so you don't have to like go back a page or whatever. Anyways, thankfully I'm already caught up on my Sims and Bloom posts, and I played this past weekend. I had so much fun. I'm excited to play again, honestly. But I will say it's going to start becoming hard when, I try to like choose whether to play Not So Berry or play the Sims and Bloom challenge. And for the kids' room, I know we're not there yet. I did write down some talking points because this video is so long. And honestly, this goes to show you that, like, I don't know. It's just, I thought I would be maybe around that point, but I'm not at all, not even close. But for the kids' room, I tried really hard to make the kids' room red, at least for Burgundy, because she's going to be the heir for the Rose Gen, but it was so hard, so it was kind of like a mix of pink as well. But I tried so hard. Like, I can't. It's just, I can't. And also, like, that's when we also started losing, like, a lot of money, so I kind of have to, like, spread it around a little bit. And she definitely has the bigger bedroom, I think. And unfortunately, the alien twins have to share. But in the past, I would probably just let it be red, bold, and ugly. But I just refuse to do that anymore. I can't do it. And I know making a red house is really gonna, like, I'm gonna struggle with that. It's gonna be so hard. So maybe I try to like make a tiny home, or like not a tiny home like a tiny home residential, but something small that is mainly red focused. Because I was thinking of using like the new red door from the new base game update. I mean, maybe it's not that new, but I don't know. It's still new, but I could try that. But I'm just so unsure because red is just not my favorite color. It's so bold. It's hard to use. I feel like I used to like the color red, but when trying this challenge, I was like, oh my gosh, this is the worst. It like made me hate the color red almost. And yeah, so I think her house just may have to be like a mix of red and pink in the future, which makes it look like a Valentine house, which I think is okay because she has a lot of people she needs to like seduce in the future since she has a well, since she will have like the serial romantic aspiration, so you have to like kiss 10 people, you would have to have had 8 romantic partners, and yeah, I made the aliens room mint, or I think I did. I don't know. I don't remember, but yeah, I mean, they don't have to be a part of this nonsense with the all red stuff. So lucky for them, they have a nice room. Well, I don't know if it's nice. It's okay, I guess. But I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I don't have to like play by that rule. I don't even know if it's an actual rule. I could just make the Rose generation normal, but that would not be any fun. And I guess we should start talking about the build because I talked about everything else. So I didn't bulldoze surprisingly. Since I didn't have any idea of what this would look like, I'm surprised I did not bulldoze a single time. That is a little surprising to me. And yeah, cause I don't know, like when building legacy houses, it's just so hard because you want it to be like so good. And yeah, so this took me about, I think, like 5 hours and 30 minutes to build, or maybe less, maybe 5 hours, 20 minutes to build. And I don't know, but in the back left, we have a 2-story building that has a lab on the bottom and a greenhouse on top. I would have loved to have a bigger lab area as well as a bigger greenhouse, especially to put like the invention constructor because I didn't have any room to do that, unfortunately. But I was like, you know what, it's just gonna be okay. But I don't know, maybe it's not meant to be. I probably should have went for a bigger lot, but if I did, it would have been empty and not the final build. And I really hate living in an empty house in The Sims. The only part that sucks about the first generation is that the house takes a bit before it looks complete. And yeah, I didn't want to move to a bigger lot to do that. And I don't think I would want to upgrade our house further than this, but if I do, then it will just be like a lot upgrade and I guess like a lab extension. I would just like extend the lab in the greenhouse. And maybe I could add like an extra room, like a gym or maybe an actual art studio for Mariah, because she loves to paint. And yeah, moving on from that, in the back, I also put like a pool, lounge chairs, a grill, pizza oven, because I realized I barely use the pizza oven because I don't know, I just forget about it, I guess. And I also have an undead cow plant. Hopefully, I can have her like go fishing and get a real cow plant so I can put them next to each other. But in there, or in this home, I guess, there's a total of 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, a play area upstairs that could potentially be made into an extra room. And before you get to the main bedroom is a painting slash office area, but it is open because that's how you get to the main bedroom. And then on the left side is the living space, kitchen, and dining room, all open. And yeah, I don't know. Unfortunately, there won't be enough room for everyone to sit at the dining table, especially when the aliens age up. But we have bar stools, so hopefully that is okay. It was just so small, and I also hate when the chairs are like sticking out from the side. I think I did do that outside though, so that way they can sit together. And I did use the green kitchen counters from base game because I don't know, there's not really a cute mint counter that I could use. Like I think there's one from like Dream Home Decorator, more green, I guess, but I think there's one with the top that's more minty. Or maybe it's the bottom. I'm not sure, but that was just too much. It was like too bright. Um yeah, but it's close enough, right? And in the lab, I know I'm talking about the build late, and you probably already seen the lab area, but in the lab, I just put those like little crystal creations display cases to like show off the metals and the crystals because I think that's really nice. And I will say, upon reloading, 4 of the shells went into my inventory. It's so annoying when that happens. Like, I don't understand it. But when I reloaded to do the tour, I haven't done it yet. My game is just open for it. And that hasn't happened. So that is good, I suppose. And I do plan for Spear to collect all of the crystal and metals because I think that would be perfect. It would also be cool if she collect or if she could collect all the microscopic picks as well, or whatever you call them, microscope picks, I don't know. Then I think I will leave the MySim trophy collection and the Space Prince collection up to the yellow gen because I think that's pretty cute. And I did make Spear like dig around and she found a bunch of like capsules, but they are unopened because I want her to gift it to the yellow generation so that way, you know, it's like kind of a surprise. Because I wonder like could we finish the whole collection that way if she ends up finding enough time capsules? I think that would be pretty cool. And I also have no idea what the red generation could collect. I don't think they'll collect anything because they already have to collect so many kisses, so many partners, and I think that's enough. And yeah, I think that's enough. Like, I don't know, I find that part to be hard because I don't really have my Sims date that much. Usually it's the first person they meet, or not, I don't know, like, usually it's the first person they meet or like a semi made for them specifically because I just don't enjoy having them date a lot of people. And like 8 is so much. Like, oh my gosh, that is a struggle. Also, I don't think the plant I put in the middle of the table works. Well, obviously, a plant is not functional, but your sim will not eat in the middle, is what I mean. Which that plant is so small, a plate can definitely fit, but some plants, like, they have to be mini or micro in order for the sims to actually eat there, so that's very annoying. But yeah, I'm just figuring out the wallpaper situation. On the outside, I use like this brick from um what do you call this pack? Get Famous, because I felt like it had like a bluish minty color to it, so I thought that was nice. And here we are just placing the photos. And earlier I mentioned how Mariah, with her Renaissance career, she has to like reach level 3 of 3 careers. So I think her last career, I'm gonna make her like an educator. And I want to pretend like she's a professor for art. And with the new business and hobbies expansion pack coming out, I'm so excited. Like, I'm super excited. I don't know, I think that just would be fun for her to explore, because obviously you can have a totally different lot to run instead of it being on your home lot. I think it would be cool if it was on her home lot, but I don't think we're gonna have enough room for that unless I move to a bigger lot, which I don't want to do. It's the first generation, like what can you expect, I guess. Um, but yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So she can actually be a teacher almost. Because I think I actually want her to like do those classes. I think that would be cool. So maybe instead of doing a shop, she doesn't need to do that. She can just do the classes and make money that way. I think that would be better. And yeah, I'm just so excited for this pack. Um, I don't know. I know it already came out for you guys when you're watching this, but for me, it's not out yet. And yeah, I have her little street art selling thing wall, I guess, outside. And yeah, we probably should be working on this side, I suppose. I don't know. I'm just like, I feel like I'm jumping everywhere because I just don't know where to begin. And then I'm just like placing things from my inventory. But yeah, right now we're just back in the lab area. Oh, I guess now we're working on the bathroom. I don't really know what to say at this point. I don't really do long voiceovers this often because I find it so hard. But I will say, I had a like half semester class, and thankfully for me today that ended, so I only have one class until March, like the end of March almost. So that is good. I have only one class, so it's a little bit of a break, but not really. Coding is a lot. I don't know why I chose this major, but I did, so yeah, I hate it so much. It's the worst thing in the world, honestly. But yeah, anyways, the bathroom is pretty simple. I feel like I should have just cut out the bathroom. I did mention there was like 3.5 bathrooms, which is a lot, but when you're gonna have like a full household, I think it's a very necessary. And I feel like the triplets are on the same schedule. They were hungry at the same time, sleepy at the same time, had to use the bathroom at the same time. It was awful. Because I just played for a little bit so that way I could like go to daytime to show you the house and also put in the mannequin that I wanted to have. Thankfully, well actually, it was like Harvest Fest not that long ago. So like I appealed to the gnomes. I put them in my Sims inventory, and that's basically a hack to get money. If you put them or if you appeal them correctly, you can put them in your Sims inventory and then you'll collect seeds in the household inventory from build mode and you can just sell it, and they're $100 each, so that's like a really good way to get money, I guess. um so yeah, that's good, but I was kind of struggling because I was like, maybe we can put a seating area, but then I was like, I don't think you need a seating area because I mean, you don't need that. So I decided to just put like a games table, which obviously would have been more nice in a more common area because I mean, I don't know, but I just put it in their room because I thought that would be good. And unfortunately for this build, you won't get ceiling paint because I did not have enough money for that. unfortunately, I didn't have enough money for a lot of things. Um, but yeah, we have a chess table, of course, a telescope. I would have loved to have like the observatory, but just because you can get prints from those, but I said she wasn't going to collect those, so it's fine. But I just think it would be fun. And also, I have an urge to make the mint generation live longer. So I'm kind of thinking of making her do like the bodybuilder aspiration so that way she can live longer and, spend time with the yellow generation a lot more. Cause I think that would be so cute. Cause yeah, I want her to live longer. I think that would be nice. And yeah, I don't know what to say. Anyways, she has gotten huge because of her pregnancy. Well, not just because of that. At work, she tested the Slimify serum because her job told her to, and then she tested it on herself, and then it did the opposite. Instead of slimifying her, it made her bigger, and then she got abducted by aliens, and now she's pregnant. It's a lot. I'm not really ready for infants again, but especially since they're twins, that's gonna be like so annoying. Like, so annoying. That's the worst thing ever. But we're starting off in the bedrooms for the children, and yeah, this was like the second part of my build, I think. So I was working on the heir's bedroom. I kind of forgot where I was gonna put her, but then I was like, oh yeah, no, this is her room over here. But I tried to use red so much, but I just couldn't. So I ended up using like the pastel pop wallpaper. I thought that was beautiful. I'm looking at all the red rugs. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak. But yeah, I tried. It's just so hard. Red is hard, okay? I'm pretty sure a lot of people may feel the same. Um, but yeah, I just don't like the red options, I guess. I don't think red is meant for a child's room, I suppose. And yeah, it's pretty simple in here again because I mean, we have 38,000 simoleons, but obviously we have like so much of the house to still do. So I wanted to be careful. So she has like a desk area, she has a dresser, she has Blarfy, and she has like the very expensive dollhouse from the storybook kit. I know I spent so much money on that, but it was worth it, okay? I put it in like the little bay window area, because that was cute. I also gave her an alarm clock because I thought that would be nice. And I have pictures in her room. And yeah, also in the hallway out there, I put two other desks because the other kids' rooms don't have a desk. So yeah, I had them do their homework not too long ago, and this child, Burgundy, decided to sit outside on the beanbag chair to do her homework with the other kids. I say the other kids, her siblings. She didn't use her desk, but I guess that's okay. She wanted to just do it with them, which is nice because I was originally planning to like have three desks out there, but then things changed, I guess. And I also got another window because I thought, something needs to be on this wall. And yeah, I think I'll probably just keep the wallpaper for when she's a teenager as well, just because I can't see how I would do it any different with the color red. So yeah, I just know it's gonna be so hard when she's an adult. It's gonna be super hard. Also, they did become transparent about the Ferrent save corruption issues, I guess, on Twitter, the Sims Direct account. And, they're asking for more saves and stuff while they investigate. Well, the update already passed, so I'm assuming, yeah, that probably did not get fixed in the past update. If, yeah, I don't even know. Anyways, but hopefully it gets fixed soon because Ferrent is such a good idea, but it just does not work. And also, if they do fix it, hopefully, I'm also hoping they fix other things for rent because I'm pretty sure like if you have a staircase on a for rent or a residential rental, like you cannot add a roof because it will be like expanded tops. That is so annoying, like so annoying. Unless you like are not building while you're playing on there, then I guess it's fine. But I just don't want to deal with that if that ever happens. If I ever need to like adjust or anything, I don't want to go to Manage Worlds to do it. And yeah, that's just pretty much it. Like, I don't know, because I wanted Rose Generation. I thought it'd be so cool if she lived in a townhouse during her college, university life. And I did mention in the past, like, do I want her to go to college? Because every single time I play the Rose Generation, I'm 100% sure I went to college for it. So I got like to level 8 basically when I started out in her career. So she was basically already on the top. So now I'm thinking, well, should I do that? Should I start from the bottom? But I'm pretty sure she was doing like the distinguished degree at the time. And I think the distinguished degree is at like Brightchester. So this time I'm like, maybe she can go to Foxbury. And I think if you go to Foxbury, which is not a distinguished degree, I think it's like you start off at level 5. So that's better than nothing. That's halfway there. So maybe I'll try that. I will say, because I imagine her townhouses having brick and I don't know, maybe being different, like each one looks a little bit different from the other one. I don't know yet. I don't know, because obviously we're far away from that. So, like, with that idea is filling Brightchester, but obviously I want her to go to Foxbury, so that way she starts halfway in her career instead of basically almost done. Um, but yeah, now we're working on the other child's room. I gave her a hamster because I thought that would be cute. Honestly, did not know what their aspirations were at this time because I decided to build from Manage Worlds. I thought that would be easier and better because the weather is good. When I gave you the tour, it's fall, so the weather is not that good. But hopefully that is okay. But I think she's like creative, so I imagine that I gave her like the artistic prodigy aspiration. Um, and yeah, and then the other son, I think he's like a what, playtime captain? I'm honestly not sure, but I gave her a journal. I think I gave all of them a journal, so that's nice. For the Rose generation, I love getting their emotional control um character trait up, I guess. And I know there's a bug at the moment. Apparently if you ages them up, if they're like a teenager and you age them up on a Sunday and they have like they're able to like gain the responsible trait or whatever, they won't get that because I don't even know what the reason is. They just won't get it. And apparently it's just if you do it on a Sunday, but hopefully they will fix that soon. But yeah, I'm just giving her a pegboard. I put clutter up there. I put toys up there. And yeah, ooh, she has the rocket ship. That's cute. But yeah, her room is more pink and yellow. I was like, you know what? You don't have to be red. You don't have to. It's okay. I don't think I want to do red again anymore. So yeah, I made it more pink, and then we're jumping into his bedroom, which has red carpet, but it's a little bit more colorful. Um, and yeah, I think this is nice. I gave him like the puppet show thingy because I never use it. So I was like, you know what? I want to use this so bad. I think it would be so nice. And yeah, I think outside actually. Obviously I jumped out there for a second, but I put like the floor mural for Mariah because I thought that was cute. So I just ended up doing like concrete terrain paint over that. So I don't know if that looks good, but hopefully it is. And yeah, I don't know. I have nothing to talk about at this moment. This is why like long builds suck. I mean, I don't know. It's just I I'm sorry, but we're working on the second bathroom. Or yeah, the second bathroom. And then downstairs we have like the half bathroom and there's a second bathroom upstairs. I made that one more mint because I mean it's kind of meant to be for the aliens, but obviously anyone can use it. And yeah, this bathroom is super long. I did kind of consider like, oh my gosh, what if we did laundry? But no. I think when we get our pet cat, I'm gonna put the litter box in here, and also, I was thinking, like, what if I did, like, a funky color for the cat? Like, what if I made them completely mint? Because I never done that before, but I think that could be cool. It's The Sims 4, it doesn't need to be realistic. And now we're gonna work on the other bathroom, but I think I'm just gonna cut that out. But at this point in time, yeah, I have like two bedrooms for the alien twins, but then I decided, you know what? Y'all are gonna share. I don't care. Y'all are gonna share. I don't know. I don't know why I was like that, but like I don't have any idea of why I was like maybe they should share. I don't know if it's because I'm running low on money and I was like, you know what, they can share, it's fine. Or if I felt like this bedroom was too big. I wasn't sure, but it's okay. You can always I guess I could always change it later when, the twin gets older, I guess, into children. I could probably make the play area into another room as I had before. But I think I get one crib and then I have the two play mats. Having a crib, I mean, it's nice, but they can't, like, look at the toys, play with the toys in the crib. So I decided I didn't really want that. And I feel like this room is pretty simple. I have a bookshelf or a bookcase, I guess. I put a nice rug. I put like a rocking chair for the parents. And yeah, all of that is nice. And yeah, I honestly don't know. They have a pool, which is cool. Also, don't know if this is true, but like if your sim gets like maxed fitness skill, does that automatically mean that their lifespan will be a little bit longer? And if so, by how long? Because I'm just curious, I'm just a little curious. And I also put music in there because you can play lullabies to like get them to sleep, especially if they're a snuggly sleeper. That is going to be like so necessary almost. And yeah, I guess we should be wrapping up this room pretty soon. And yeah, this is the play area. I made it mint, of course, because this is the main hallway area. And I don't know, I think this house turned out pretty cute. I like it. I kind of like the idea of, like, I don't know. I was gonna say, like, maybe turning it into a rental when the mint generation dies, but I guess it could just stay in the family. Like, the aliens could take it over. I think that could be cute. Um, but yeah, I also have a potty in this play area. I have the scouts board. Don't the science machine, I guess, because I think that makes sense for the mid generation kids. But yeah, pretty simple. I have the family bulletin board, and I get a fire alarm. I get a thermostat, and I'm thinking we should probably start working, I guess, on the hallway area, I suppose. But we still have to work on the art studio slash office space that's downstairs. And yeah, at this point we have like 14,000 simoleons left. I don't know if we're, oh yeah, I don't, yeah, we're not done with the outside. I still have landscaping to do. And I used those beautiful romantic garden flowers. I thought that was pretty nice. And the weird ones too from that pack, but I thought that was nice. Um, and yeah, so downstairs I just get this beautiful desk. This is like my favorite desk in the game. I know people are saying like, oh, everyone has this desk, but I don't know. I feel like I looked it up and they're like very expensive because pretty much it's like, I guess they're like drawers and it's like a kitchen top on top of the drawers basically. Or like, yeah, just like a kitchen countertop on top of them. And I'm pretty sure the countertop is like I don't want to say $300, but I think when I looked up, it was like $300. So I was like, hold on a minute. Now, I don't, I don't know, but to me that sounds like not everyone has that because that's a lot of money for a desk. I mean, it would be nice, obviously. I honestly dream of this desk, not gonna lie with you. But yeah, that's like so much money. That I have a desk from Amazon. It has a ledge. I think maybe it cost 100, but I mean, I like it. It's good. It's long enough. I used to have a tiny desk, which was like so crowded. But now I'm like, do I really like my monitors on top of a ledge? Cause now it's kind of scary almost. 'Cause, like, I hear these noises and it's like, "Oh my gosh, is something falling? Is the desk good?" I don't know. But anyways, I do get cat stuff even though I don't have a cat, so I obviously could have, like, saved my money on that, but I decided not to. And then next to the front door on the left, it's like a little storage cottage closet. I put, like, the decor box, and for me, I put my tripod and my camera in there. But yeah, then I was like, "Oh my gosh, I need to get him a journal. I forgot to give him a journal." Um, but yeah, it's a pretty simple closet, I suppose. I got a little rug in the entranceway, I think, or at least I should have, because it looks a little blank. Um, but yeah, we're just sitting here. Okay. I don't really know what to say at this point. It's a simple build. It's almost over too, so that is a little good, I suppose. And yeah, I got a little poof. Um, and I'm so sorry. It's like at the ending, it's always weird, awkward. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what to put in this little space or this wall area. And yeah, I just put like a bookshelf and I put a painting above it. And then I get more of those like photo frames to put photos on because I thought that would be super cute. And I was looking at these like protest signs and I couldn't tell which one was good and which one was bad. For example, the trees. They look very much alive, but when you look at it from the reflection on the water, it looks dead. So like what's the truth? Is it alive or is it dead? I don't know. But then I get like these fake planter pots to put flowers in them, I guess. So I thought that was lovely. Um, and yeah, I mean, one way to get your fitness skill up is just the basketball hoop. I'm being so serious. So if I wanted to get the mid generation's fitness skill up, I can just get a basketball hoop. Or I could just go to a gym and place one. Like it would be so simple. I also gave them like hopscotch, but I put it in the back instead. And I was gonna get like a fake car, but I was like, you know what? You don't need a fake car. It's fine. You know, this is just where she sells her paintings when she can. And then I was kind of like thinking, should I get a bike? But then I was like, no, it's fine. I'll get you a bike when it comes to it, if you need it, basically. Um, and yeah, I have the money trash can indoors. I raised it up to make it look like a cutting board. So that way it's kind of hidden. Not that it needs to be hidden, but it is. I probably used the one from the event. Wait, no, actually everyone has that one because that was the first one and it was a mess and not working for everyone. So they eventually gave it to everyone, so that's good. And then we have our undead cow plant. I have the chess table on the back porch. And then over here I get more of these beautiful low flowers. They're pretty cute, but unfortunately the low fence, they clip a little bit. And then yeah, this is where I decided to get hopscotch because I thought that would be cute for the kids. Um, and yeah, pretty simple. I don't really know what to say. I will say I hope they don't grill that much because usually I've found out that like they just I don't know. I feel like when you leave the lot, you come back, someone is grilling, and I find that kind of annoying. Cause it is annoying. Like, did I ask you to grill? Did I tell you to grill? Why are you spending my money on grilling? I didn't tell you to do that. But yeah, I gave her the microscope. I really wish there was like a small one, but unfortunately there isn't. But right now we're just moving where the grill is in the pizza oven. And you can see originally I had only a 4-seater, but I do switch it out for an 8-seater, so that's good. Everyone can sit out here. And yeah, I ended up putting the trash can around the back. I thought this was a nice place for it. This terrain paint is a little weird just because like it just looks so weird. I feel like it would have been better as a tile. Obviously, terrain paint is free, so that is nice, but I also wish they had that version as a tile as well because it has like um the green stuff poking out. Not the green stuff, but yeah, I could not paint the walls. I don't know why I was trying to do that. I knew I couldn't. But yeah, of course we get more landscaping. like more trees, of course. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole build. So I'm gonna jump into the game and give you guys a tour. So here is the house. I know the weather is terrible. Like, all the plants would look so much better if they were alive and thriving. But yeah, I think it's pretty cute besides the ugly plants. But here we just have the mural for them to paint. We have our mailbox. Over here we have the selling thing. On the left we have our thermostat. And then this is a closet space with our camera and our attic box. We also have a place to put your mail and your bags. Down the hallway we have our cat stuff with no cat yet. And then over here is the photo frames. So here are some of the photos that I have. Super cute. This is just like a candid photo that I took, but this is the half bathroom. Pretty simple. We'll start on the right. So down here is our little art space. Super nice. And then we also have the desk space. And I thought this was nice too because it's a lamp and it's of a UFO scooping up someone. So I thought that was cool. And then over here is the main bedroom space. So yeah, this is where I put like more toys for the cat. They have their wedding certificate. And then this is their ensuite bathroom. So sorry for the mess. They have a mirror. They have their gaming table. And then this was her wedding dress. Super cute. Love that. And then if you go down here, this is the living room space, which I love this chair. We have music. We have our gaming console. I don't know if you can see it, but yes, I have the music on a shelf just because like you can't dance to it if it's like all placed. So I put it on a shelf instead. So that way they should still be able to dance. And yeah, we have our gaming controllers, books, a nice candle, a beautiful book background behind the couch, I guess. And then this is from the Ravishing Photo Studio mod. So like you can make things like a calendar, which is super cute. Like there's so many options. A Polaroid, a cross stitch hoop. Like I just think this is all super nice. So here is what I chose for the Polaroid photos that slots to the corkboard. And then over here is the kitchen space. So I have like a little mixer. This is the trash can. We have bar stools. And then over here is just the dining table. And then we have more photos, which I love. So yeah, this is Spear serenading Mariah. This is their wedding kiss. This is Spear putting the wedding ring on Mariah's finger. We have a nice family photo of them when the triplets were infants. This was at the romance festival. And then this is Burgundy blowing out the candles. We have more of the triplets. We have the toddlers. And then again, the romance festival. And then this was a part of her maternity shoot. And then this is like the Ravishing portrait mod. So yeah, we have a little family portrait, which is cute. But over here we have Scarlett. She's in her pajamas, but she's so beautiful. And then if we go upstairs, this is the landing area. Right now Mariah is like tutoring Burgundy, so that's cute. And then they're in their pajamas, but this is Burgundy, and then this is Barn. And then of course we have Mariah. But let's start off in Burgundy's room. I also put some pictures up as well. And then she also has like a little alarm clock. This is not Blarfy. This is, I forget. But yeah, we have this nice little dollhouse, a mirror, a desk, a dresser. Again, pretty simple with the furnishing. This is their bathroom. Everyone's bathroom. All the children's bathroom, basically. So yeah, I think this is nice and cute. Pretty long, honestly, for a bathroom. And then this is Scarlett's room. I didn't give her a hamster yet. But yeah, she has the artistic prodigy aspiration. He's a playtime captain. Of course, Burgundy is a social butterfly. But yeah, she has like an activity table, a toy chest, a mirror, a bookshelf, everything she needs. Again, I know the bedrooms are pretty simple. Down here we have another simple bathroom. This is the one I cut out. This is the play area, so I put science, books, scout, marbles, and we have a potty and another thermostat and the family bulletin board. I also put this canvas of Spear here when she was pregnant, so this is like her little maternity shoot, and Mariah gifted her this, so I thought that was nice. Down here is Barnes' room, so I gave him the battle station, also the puppet station. This is a painting that Mariah drew, so it's not in the actual gallery upload, but yeah, I like his room. It's pretty nice. And then this is the infant's room. Like, so simple. So simple. I don't think I spent that much money on this room. And then if we go outside, on our left we can see we have hopscotch, we have our trash can, our telescope, and then our undead cow plant. Back here we have our dining table, we have our grill with our pizza oven, and then then this is the pool area with our lounge chairs. And then this is our crystal metal collection. Super cute. We have like this little cow plant, I guess you could say plant. And yeah, this is just her lab. I put her element collection up here because I don't like the actual collection holder. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, she has a little desk with a laptop. She got this from a promotion. And then upstairs is the gardening space. So we're growing plenty of things, but this is Spear. And as you can tell, she's very pregnant. I mean, if you look at the side, it's crazy. Like looking from the side is crazy. And I feel bad for Barn because they're twin girls. So far he only has himself. Anyways, but yeah, I'm just growing some things that you need for the scientist career. Not everything, but some things. Yeah, that is the greenhouse and that is the full build. So hopefully you like it. I like it, at least. I hope I do. I am playing here, but I just called it the Mint Not So Berry House and it's worth 138,630 simoleons. And again, I am playing here, so of course I used everything. So I'm gonna upload this to my gallery. My gallery ID is just simsdeelicious if you want to check it out. But I think I'm gonna end the video off here. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I love you. You are important, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!